Hello everybody, Joel here. So quick little project this morning. We're in the entryway of our new home in Colorado, and we were hoping to have a mirror in the front hallway. So what we decided to do was put in a mirror with a medicine chest. Well, yeah, basically a medicine chest mirror. Just to house, this is where I keep my junk. This is stuff that's usually on the counter or on the table. And my wife thought it'd be a great idea just to get kind of a medicine style chest for here, and we built it into the wall. And it's centered up pretty decently on this little tiny kind of an alcove area in the entryway. And the studs happen to be right on each side. And when I was using the stud finder to look for the studs, it's getting some erratic readings. I just thought that was a little bit odd. But once I stuck the jab saw into the drywall, it was quickly apparent why I got those erratic readings. This is the entryway closet here. I've got it kind of torn apart. But there's ductwork here. So once I stuck that jab saw on, it just took a second to feel in there that there was a piece of ductwork, and I'm just going ahead. I removed the piece of ductwork that was in the way of the cabinet. This is the back side of the cabinet here. And we're just putting some offsets. I found these offsets on Amazon. Putting these offsets on to continue the ductwork to the upstairs loft. It's just one vent, obviously. Just goes right straight up to the upstairs loft. But this little 45-degree offset here dies into another 45-degree offset, which gives me just enough room to get out behind the cabinet without touching it, because you definitely don't want it to touch or you'll probably get some rattling. But I'm going to have to go ahead and build a little box around this to finish it off so we can get the shelf back in here. It wasn't something I wanted to do because this closet is teeny tiny to begin with. I mean, there's room for probably about a dozen coats or what have you in here once I get that shelf back up. But I'll go ahead and I'll cut that piece of ductwork that I removed to fit in here, and I'll get that put back into place. I'm using ductwork tape or steel tape. This really good stuff used for taping up seams on the ductwork. Holds really fast and tight. So I'll go ahead and cut that. And I also do have this tool. I'll get back out in the light here. This tool here is a crimper for ductwork to make the flat into a crimped end so it will insert into a flat end. So just by crimping onto the ductwork, it shrinks it enough so that it will insert to the other piece of duct. So I've had this for many years. Glad I still had it, was able to find it in a toolbox. So that's a tool that really comes in handy when installing ductwork. Well, I've got the piece cut. I'm gonna try to get in here and see if I can get this piece assembled. So here's the piece that I had taken out of the original location here. 45 put on. And get this piece in down here. So close. There it is. All right. Okay. And get this piece back in. All right, now I'll go ahead and tape up the seams. Not easy getting it on the back side, and this tape is so sticky. There we go. Now I'll just get these bottom two pieces seam taped and we'll be good to go. Okay, got all the seam tape put on. Turned out okay. Not the easiest thing to do when you've got sheetrock on the backside. But that's what this tape is made for just sealing up all of these seams. And then the rest of the house, there's a, they used more of a mastic to take care of all of the seams. So I wanted to make sure that these were seam taped up, so you don't get that air noise. I know back in the 90s and the 80s, we just didn't do that. So a lot of air leakage. But just to recap, got the medicine cabinet mirror, so we accomplished two things. All of my junk that usually ends up on the table gets put into the medicine cabinet, and then we have the nice entry mirror in the entry hallway. So thank you for watching, everybody. We will see you all on the next video.